What's up, guys? Talton Robertson back at it again. And on today's episode, I am going to teach you how to figure out how much something actually sold for in the past on Amazon using Keepa's price history charts. So let's get it. All right, guys, we're in my computer now, and I am going to show you how to figure out how much something sold for on Amazon using Keepa's price history charts. And for those that don't know, Keepa is essentially just a tool. They have an extension that you can download on Chrome, and they have data from all the previous sales that happened on Amazon, as long as Keepa was keeping track of that specific item. So, this book right here is one of the most expensive books that I have ever bought. Foundations of Mechanical Accuracy. And we're going to figure out how much it has sold for before in the past on Amazon. So, without further ado, let's look this book up. Okay, we're going to have to type it in. Foundations of Mechanical Accuracy. Foundations of Mechanical Accuracy, right here by Wayne R. Moore. So this is the exact book I'm looking for. So we're going to click that book right there. And we can see the lowest price is $1,150. That's a good sign. Now, if we see here, that is to buy it new for $1,150. The used price is at $937. Now, Keepa has an extension. You can see it right here. This is your Keepa extension. You can go to the Chrome store and download this if this is something that you want to use. I definitely highly recommend this tool as a bookseller because anytime I come across a older, more valuable book, this is going to tell me how much it has been sold for in the past. So, you can see here, this green line, that is your sales rank. So the way the sales rank works is every day that goes by without it selling, the sales rank continues to increase. So it'll go from 1 million to 2 million to 3 million, so on and so forth until it sells. Once a book sells, the sales rank will jump up, and it's usually to about 100,000 or so, and then it'll start to decline again, and then it'll jump up again when it sells. So you can see right here, we have the last 3 months chosen, and this book has not sold in the last 3 months. But let's see about the year. In the last year, it has not sold. So this is not a very fast selling book whatsoever. This book could take years to sell. But if we look at all the data, we can see how many times it has sold. So right here, sales rank jumped up to 200,000. And that was at a used price of 274. Now, more than likely, someone paid at least 275 for it here. Now, right here, you can see the price jumps dramatically after this sale. So someone bought this copy right here at 223, and then the price jumps up to 2,221. So right there, we know it sold for 223. Now, right here, we see the sale happen because the green line goes directly up. That's when the sale happens. And that happened at $400 or higher. Now, only time you know for a fact that it sold for a price is when the lowest offer gets bought and then the price jumps up as soon as that offer is bought. That's the only real data that we can pull If it does say 400 here, it could have sold for 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how much it sold for here, but I know it was at least 400. So that's so far, that's the highest sell that's been happened at 400. And let's keep going down this data. And we get right here, this is another sell, 200 sold. Another sell. Now that sell right there happened at 400. Another sell at 347. Another sell right here at 347. So we know the book's worth at least 350. 347, it happened again. 277. Now we can come right here. And so 350, it sold. It sold, oh no, wait, 199. It sold at 199 because that 199 price jumped up and goes directly up to 900. So someone bought it at 200. That was a good price to buy it at if you were wanting to flip this book. Let's keep going down this data line. Now we get right here. That sell price more than likely happened at the 287. Yeah, 287 on that one or higher. Here we see a sell at 395. So now we're at $395 for the highest sell. All right. And now we're going to get right here. 390 is what it sold for. And then it jumps up to almost $4,000 for this book. So this is definitely a hard copy to get. This is not an easy book to get for the low. Now right here, we can see it sold at 350 or 346. Right here, sold for 285. Now we're kind of getting into some funny stuff here. Now we can see that it sold for 350, then the price jumps up. No sales happen right there. Price goes back down. Then we get a sell at the 199. Yep, 199. And then our next sell happens right here at 295. $297. Now here we go. Now used $1,999. And we can see right here, someone paid at least $2,000 for this book because the sell rank is still available. Sell ranks change. So $2,000. And then we can see 500 is sold at 200 there. It was 500 at one point. But at 199 it sold again. 199, 250, 350, sold at 350. Another 350. So, what can we anticipate from this data? We can say, hey, for the most part, this book is going to sell between 200 and 350 all day long. But there is this one outlier right here. And that right there, that $2,000 sale, that's what amazes me. So it sold for $2,000. So when you're looking for books, I like to find books like this because this book right here is for like an engineer or someone who does machining work, someone who has a lathe. This book right here is not just your like a textbook. This book is used for high level stuff. foundations of mechanical accuracy. It goes all into the different things that have to happen to have accuracy, like in, say, like a textile factory or any kind of industrial output work. And so, for someone who owns $1 million business who thinks they could save $50,000 by buying this book and learning something from it, they would pay $2,000 for it. So just from here, and that's all the last 2,002 days. So I don't know how many years that is. It's probably like the last 6 to 7 years. And we can see that it's sold many times in the last 6 to 7 years. But the one time it sold for 2,000, that was the best sell it's ever had uh, since Keepa has been keeping track of this. Now, I am going to show you another way that you can look up items to help you out. Now, I like to use Keepa for Amazon, but a lot of times you want to use eBay as well. So we're going to search up foundations of mechanical accuracy. And we can see here's a copy for $550, a copy for $943, $1,200, $779, and $1,000. So right now, the low ball price that I have found is this $555. You probably could buy it at this price and make some money on it. I wouldn't do that personally. If they had it up for $200, being that's the lowest that is sold for on Amazon, I would totally buy it at $200 and flip it, without a doubt. Even though it's a slow sell, this book is going to hold value for the next 10 to 20 years, at least. Now, these are just the 4 that are available. Now, I want to, let's see if I can figure this out. Should be over here somewhere. Let's show only sold completed items. We can see it has sold for 400 here on eBay. And that's the only copy that's been sold here in the last 90 days. Now, you can get other software. One of them is called WorthPoint, and it'll let you like see past listings that sold on eBay. So that's something else you could look into if you want to know more. There's also another one called Terapeak. That's the name of it, Terapeak. And so Terapeak is another software just like WorthPoint. You're able to see past the last 90 days. And I don't have neither one of these softwares at the moment. I do want to purchase these softwares to give me a better idea of how to price things on eBay. But I sell mostly on Amazon, so I don't really spend a lot of money on eBay software. But it is a good software for anybody who wants to get into reselling. Now, like I said, we know that it sold for $2,000 on Amazon from Keepa. But when I first found this book, I actually did the eBay sold comps, and one had sold for $900 on eBay. So I know that this book can be sold at $900. That's without a doubt. I wouldn't be scared to list it at $2,000 and try to wait for the sale. But at the same time, I probably won't ever get $2,000 for this book. I got this one little rip right here in the dust cover. Other than that, the book is in great condition. So more than likely, I'm going to get about $900 for it. All right, guys. Now you know how to look at a Keepa chart and tell how much something actually sold for on Amazon.com. I also gave you the bonus tips of looking up how much something sold for through eBay, but not only that, using A, Terapeak, or B, WorthPoint to see further back than 90 days. So if you found this video valuable and you have learned something that's going to help take your reselling career to the next level, go ahead, drop that like, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell so you don't miss any of my content. Be sure to check out all of my videos. In the description, there will be links to all of the services that I use. Be sure to check those out. And guys, just stay out there, stay hustling, because we out to get this bread.